Good morning, Fremont Falcons. Welcome to our second weekly character trait presentation. Before I continue our discussion on civility, I would like to focus your attention on the new name I have chosen for our weekly announcements. Given that we are the Fremont Falcons and you receive your news blast on the last school day of the week, I thought it would be a great idea if the videos were entitled Falcon Fridays. I'm hoping this will promote school spirit and also provide everyone with a specific day to look for important updates and information. Last week, you made observations on how to show kindness on the playground and in the classroom. For today's presentation, we will focus on civility within your community. The objective is for you to begin thinking about your role as a positive civil servant and how civility plays a major role in your interactions with everyone you meet. To make it more meaningful, I would like you to look at the broader picture. Think about your local postal worker or carrier, the cashier at the gas station, the bagger at the grocery store. All of these people help to make our daily lives much more efficient. So as you are viewing the clips and thinking about your own experiences, I want you to take a closer look at yourself and honestly answer the following question. Have I always shown civility to others, and how can I go about doing better? Once again, welcome to our second edition, and please prepare yourself for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Before we move into the first clip of the day, I wanted to provide you with a brief summary of what is to come. In this particular situation, you will observe two young men who made a very poor choice. Their actions caused a ripple effect within their community and ultimately sparked an exchange of civility between the affected parties.
Has been on a mission to teach the two teens a lesson. Well, today he can say mission accomplished. 24-hour News 8 Joe LaFergie has this story, all new at 7.
Mark this one down as all's well that ends well. The kids will spend their time in community service sprucing up the dog pen here at the Geek Group. And after that's over, they'll get a chance at an education that goes well beyond that. This video provides the play-by-play. It was about a week ago, about 8:30 in the morning, when two kids described as being early high school age walked up to the gate at the Geek Group headquarters on West Leonard and let Mackie the dog out of her run. A run just feet from rush hour Leonard Street traffic. He got the dog back, but Geek Group founder Chris Bowden went to Facebook to catch the kids. It wasn't long before they came forward on their own.
They wrote a serious, heartfelt apology.
That was followed by a meeting with the kids and their parents. No big surprise, they were just doing silly kid stuff by letting Mackie out. They all agreed the kids would complete 50 hours of community service work at Geek Group. But Bowden saw opportunity beyond the punishment. Complete the community service and the kids, along with their immediate family members, get free membership to the Geek Group. Inside the West Leonard location is a mishmash of electronic and mechanical gadgetry that allows members a hands-on chance to feed their inner geek. Bowden hopes the kids' indiscretion ends up sending them in a direction they may not have considered.
It isn't just teach a lesson, it's make an actual difference, make a tangible, practical, positive difference in their lives.
And despite the naysayers who disagreed with Bowden's approach to the problem, he's happy with the way everything turned out.
You can actually hold people accountable in a way, engaging the community. And that's what the whole big Facebook post is about, is teaching people a lesson in community, in civility, in civics. That's the reason we're doing this.
C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility, civility. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility, civility. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. Be kind to another, civility. Consider the other. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. We're all in this together, civility. Whatever the weather, tune in, look around. There's probably someone right in front of you that needs help. Speak with kindness, all your words have power. Waiting on yourself. I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. Be kind to another, civility. Consider the other. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. We're all in this together, civility. Whatever the weather, own up. We all make mistakes. There's a fresh start waiting just for you, just for you. Stay cool. There's no reason to be rude when someone else is being rude. I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. Be kind to another, civility. Consider the other. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. We're all in this together, civility. Whatever the weather. Get up and up and up, down. The best of another. Respect all points of view, even when they don't agree with you. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. Be agreeable, civility, and let others shine. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. Be agreeable, civility, and let others shine. I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. Be kind to another, civility. Consider the other. C-I-V-I-L-I-T-Y, civility. We're all in this together, civility.
Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the 2 clips on civility and are thinking about ways to improve your character, not only for the month, but for a lifetime. At this point in our presentation, I would like to transition into something I know you all are very interested in, the student store. Most of you are familiar with the student store and how it works. However, due to COVID restrictions, I have decided to create a better system to distribute your goodies. This means you will no longer need to stand in line and pick out your items one by one. As of today, you can use an order slip to request your items. Each one of your teachers has received order forms, just like the one you see on the screen. When you are ready to cash in your tickets, ask your teacher for a slip. Write down your request and place your completed form in the blue basket, which is placed on Miss Garesley's desk. Keep in mind that Miss Nicole is asking for all orders to be in by Thursday, February 25th, with the turnaround being the following day, Friday, February 26th. Make sure to meet this deadline if you would like to be in the first group of student store customers. She will be presenting you with your goodies at your recess time. Remember, you can earn blue tickets by being responsible, respectful, timely, courteous, courageous, honest, dependable, and even by showing civility among your peers. So keep up the good work and look forward to more fun opportunities in the upcoming weeks.
game, you will have 10 seconds to choose between 3 options of Black History Month trivia questions. 20 seconds to do the matching activity. The correct answer will be revealed in the last 5 seconds. Are you ready for round 1? Jackie Robinson broke the baseball color line in 1947 when he started for the Brooklyn Dodgers. What position did he play? A. Catcher, B. Shortstop, or C. First base? If you said A. Catcher, you get to do squats. If you picked B. Shortstop, you get to run in place. And if you pick C. First base, you get to balance in tree pose. The correct answer is C. First base. Canadian civil rights activist Viola Desmond became the first Canadian woman to appear alone on a Canadian banknote. Which banknote? Was it A, $5 bill, B, the $10 bill, or C, the $20 bill? If you pick A, you get to do the dance of your choice. If you pick B, you get to do standing elbows to knees. And if you pick C, you get to balance on one foot. The correct answer is B, the $10 bill. Who said the famous quote, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward"? Is it A, Martin Luther King Jr., B, Muhammad Ali, or C, Barack Obama? If you said A, you get to do standing toe touches. If you pick B, you get to punch the speed bag. And if you pick C, you get to do the floss. The correct answer is A, Martin Luther King Jr. Nelson Mandela was South Africa's first Black head of state and the first president elected in a fully representative democratic election. In what year was he elected to office? A, 1994, B, 1995, or C, 1996? If you pick A, you get to do jumping jacks. If you said B, you get to do star pose. If you pick C, you get to do a squat hold. The correct answer is A, 1994. Black History Month is in February to honor the birthdays of which 2 notable U.S. history figures? A, Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass, B, Rosa Parks and Malcolm X, C, Martin Luther King Jr. and Harriet Tubman. If you pick A, you get to run in place. If you pick B, you get to do the floss. And if you pick C, you get to run in slow motion. The correct answer is A. Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass both celebrate their birthday in February. In 2021, Kamala Harris became the first female, first Asian American, and first African American Vice President of the United States of America. What is her vice presidential number? If you picked A, 45, you get to do standing elbows to knees. If you pick B, 46, you get to do the dance of your choice. If you pick C, 49, you get to do jumping jacks. The correct answer is C, 49.
After reviewing today's videos, take a few moments to discuss the following prompt. Quote, how do we show civility within our neighborhood and/or community? End quote. Write your collective response on the school-wide Padlet document. Teachers, please check this morning's email for the Padlet link. Thank you everyone for listening to today's presentation and have a great Friday.